Something like that. Or I can get through a fight and get the assistance encounter. If I go through assistance, I'm ramming up straight into academic study. If I'm not going to assistance, then the torch is gonna fade away. And I'm fucked. On the other side is a chest and a bus layer.
A simple choice. At least it should be. A refreshing commune unburdens the mind. All that matters is the flickering torch you bear. Joints ache and muscles burn. The body requires attention. The odds of illness are high. Best to be prepared. Chaos must be met with unwavering resolve. Slow dissection. An unavoidable end.
You could miss some. You know, you're blinded, all of you hit. Fucking hell, they all hit blind. Nisam još, sad ću, uskoro. Molim bre. Pa moguće. Aha.
Straightforward and effective. An inkling of potency still lingers in some of these well-worn relics. the loathing abates.
Please just hold on till the fight. Just hold on. Six. Please, no fucking ambush. %, max HP, 20% damage. Dodge. Let's remove this dodge. Little shits.
Weaken them, that another may finish the work.
I'll play it after this, Kalita. I'll give it a shot, see what it is.
A slow dissection, an unavoidable end. A slow suffering begins. Anxiety foments insidious fears. A petty hindrance.
Let's do it. Do it. Do it.
Yo, this fucking thing, man.
A parody of human outline. It must be destroyed. A master stroke. A little help impeccably timed.
$71 crit. 71 crit.
Dragged back from the brink.
Are you broken or what? What is wrong with you?
Self-reliance is a rare and wonderful thing.
15 crits in a row. It's 6 crits. Six. Bloody hell, the shit explodes. Bloody hell, that fucking thing explodes.
An impressive haul. Put it to good use.
It gave me Dark Impulse. Like I need it now. Just don't get meltdown till we reach the inn.
At last, respite within reach.
That stupid thing that less guardian it needs under. Okay. 71 crit.
The fire is
Been
lit.
playing for hours for that
The
shit
table
to
is
happen.
set. The inn awaits its favorite guests. Your coach is laden. You can carry no more. One learns quickly when survival demands it. The next stop is leagues away. Plan accordingly.
I've been keeping bubbles, okay? To buy a fucking trinket in the last 10 and it gave nothing.
Spend what you can, or wealth no longer has meaning. If indeed it ever did. There is nothing for it now but to press on, come what may. The tools of violence, despicable and dangerous.
At last, the great ziggurat, temple of failure and regret.
I realized I needed to find those torches and keep them from the start of the run to the last moment for the boss. It raises chances, you get 4% crit. Because there is no way for the torch. So fucking broken. This entire party is broken.
Two facets of the same stone, never one without the other. Loathing made manifest.
yourself.
$71 crit again. Again, 71 crit. Fucking again.
Self-reliance is a rare and wonderful thing.
I'm afraid to hit him, man.
The slow suffering begins.
I didn't heal again, that's the one. He keeps resisting all I throw. That's why Highwayman is great. One of the many reasons why it's great to play with a Highwayman. I could remove every fucking buff from him. Once when blinded. I wouldn't mind. Fucking game!
Though unpleasant in the extreme, this work is noble and necessary. calculated generosity, but a welcome one nonetheless. A slow dissection, an unavoidable end.
Garbage, man. You're fucking garbage with that. What the fuck? Who balanced this shit out? All of this, and then that's fucking boss with 400 HP. Look at this shit. I'm meltdown.
Anxiety for men's insidious
fucking
fears.
worse?
The unrelenting application of violence yields morbid gains. Dragged back from the brink.
I'm supposed to fight the boss. Oh.
interminable conflict.
It's like garbage in this final part.
Behold, the source of the stain, gateway to incomprehensible emptiness.
Only there was this boss without those guardians, okay, double fights. It would be freaking close to impossible. With these guardians, I don't know what it is.
The seething sigh, stertorous avatar of ill-concealed rage.
And I have fired this on everyone. On everyone.
Observe the subject carefully, and you will discover its weaknesses.
and conclusion.
Anxiety foments insidious fears.
Calculated generosity, but a welcome one nonetheless.
greatest test of all. Dragged back from the brink. Self-reliance is a rare and wonderful thing.
Fair fight. Made this, man.
Restless souls thrive in chaos they create.
Even without guardians, it will be extremely hard. But those guardians, they nuke you out.
Slow suffering begins. Self-reliance is a rare and wonderful thing. Self-reliance is a rare and wonderful thing. An opportunity squandered. Restless souls thrive in chaos they create. Each covets what the other has and plots to take it. setback, nothing more. Dissection. An unavoidable.
Should have ignored wings and go for you. It's balanced. Really balanced.
Setback, nothing more. Self-reliance is a rare and wonderful thing.
It's not only area stress damage. With this boss, it's everything. Damage, flat damage, burning, bleeding. The stupid wings that are immune to everything, okay? 200 bleed, blight, burn, stun, and move resist on wings. Don't know what they think happened. They, when I entered the fight, they were all in good relations, okay?
Deadliest poison of them all.
With very good positive quirks, extremely good items, and I still got stumped. Yesterday I cut off one of his wings and he ended up on 150 out of 350 HP. Yeah, it also reduces your damage.
Sweat-soaked brows.
I forgot that.
Unsteady stances. Exhaustion takes hold. He will drift.
It was actually better yesterday. When I wasn't trying, it was better than now when I'm trying to prepare for this boss. I wasted money on burn resist. It still burns, no matter what you do. Plays 3 or 4 times in turn. Maybe that's what's wrong, okay? The boss as a boss is fine. He plays 3 or 4 times in turn. He plays non-stop.
A miscalculation, perhaps.
Go with grace into the great beyond.
knowledge and experience. Twin yardsticks of progress. Remain undeterred, and you will yet prevail.
Undeterred, 3 hours per run. If not even more than 3 hours
We
per run.
travel through the incalculable dimensions.
Then you prepare
of
for this,
human
okay, and then they
weakness.
throw 2 guardians before the boss. They nuke you out, they stress you out, and you're supposed to fight this thing that
Your
plays 4 times in
sanctum,
a turn.
adrift in this bituminous nightmare.
200 HP per wing, 400, and he's got 350.
We had managed to grasp a thread of connective worship.
750 HP to nuke down.
Of time and tribe, but we did not understand it.
AoE damage, AoE stress, AoE
The
burn.
crossroads, where lost souls hope to find their way.
Even with stress healers, you can't heal enough stress. It's impossible.
Indiscriminate science stains the surgeon's hands.
For example, she's useless completely if you wanna go for that run, because she deals burn damage, and that thing deals burn damage, and it's I think highest resists are on fire. So basically that levers her out if you wanna play. Leg Doctor is way too squishy, he drops in a round. Hellion's useless against that boss, because Iron Swan doesn't deal damage as it used to do in Darkest Dungeon 1. So Iron Swan is basically useless to reach that last wing. She also deals minimum damage with daggers, so she's also useless. Jester can nuke down the wing with Finale. A leper can nuke the first wing. And Jester can nuke the second wing.
To know the abyss, one must embrace it.
And Warlock can control.
A murderous melody lingers.
But you need Intermezzo,
long after the
Jester.
final chord
Not
has
a
been
classic
struck.
Wanderer. Intermezzo. And this one needs to be Tempest. This one needs to be Warlock, and this one needs to be Alchemist.
Making peace with adversity is the very essence.
So basically, out of all of these champions for the boss, that boss doesn't have any self buffs. So highway robbery from the highwayman is useless. You just don't steal buffs. Because the iron it is steal. I'm thinking about what team could beat the boss. Okay. What's even funnier, without men at arms, And without Jester, you cannot stress heal in this game. And you need to reach the boss without stress heal. But Man at Arms is not that good against the boss. So against that boss, it should be Occultist and Jester, Hellion, but how will they reach the boss? Fucking I need to reset this. That they suck. They all suck ass.
The road is yours to travel, but you are not alone. Karma abhors waste. Best to take all you can.
I mean, one thing is to reach the boss and the other thing is to fight the boss. You need to separate teams for that. Look, talking about stress, it's a non-stop problem with stress, okay? From the very first map.
Each gravestone
Just so we
is
make
more
clear.
than a failure. It is a promise to do better.
It's not only the
You
final
see,
boss.
Even your valley is not immune.
There are
to the
non-stop
spreading
problems with stress.
stain.
I had a perfect run till the boss. Perfect. It doesn't get better. It just doesn't.
Early results are encouraging.
Experimental
Steady
version.
yourself.
This is experimental. Apply experiment.
Haste and carelessness. Hallmarks of the unprepared. Suffering strengthens the bond.
It's like they made that boss so you cannot beat him.
Are you shaken? There is so much worse in store.
Because there is no content after it. I don't know what to think.
Rest now for a time. War rewards only resignation. Try and try again. You will break through this gloaming murk. We travel through the incalculable dimensions of human weakness.
Yeah, but you can only point blank the first. What will you do with the other one? I was thinking about it.
The house on the borderlands, half
There's
swallowed
that other
by
wing
the
too.
stain. I understood your eagerness to build a reputation, and it pained me greatly to hold you back.
I wanna make a team that can reach both.
Lost souls
Okay.
hope to find their way.
There is a way. This is point blank build. Alright. You need a range damage build. I don't know how is it called. This is a rogue. It's different. It's 50% range damage. And when you fight a boss, you open up with point blank. He moves backwards. And then he can shoot the other wing that's afar with shoots. So it's like basically combo of... Where is it? Of point blank into pistol shot. So you can reach both wings. That's only Highwayman. What about the others? Hellion can be behind, but now you need to arrange speed also. So Highwayman plays before Hellion. So when he uses point blank, Hellion goes on the first spot, so she can use Iron Swan on the last wing. Alright, and she can also hurt the first wing from position 1 and position 2 with Wicked Hack. Okay, so that will be two characters that can switch 1-2 and damage both wings. But it gave a crap Hellion, so that comes out of the question.
Nothing remains, save a burning will to survive. To know the abyss, one must embrace it. Avarice slips unseen into the catacombs of the mind.
Also, what fucking annoys me, okay, I'm in a mega late game, as far as early access goes. I wanna rotate those fucking things and build a team that I like, okay, do I really need to play to the first team to abandon run? So I can check what to pick.
Abandoned or forgotten, it is ours now.
You just steal your time like this. I will kill it, I will. I'm so fucking pissed off with that stupid boss. Man, what on earth needs to happen for that thing to die? I forgot the team from yesterday, what brought him to it. It was Hellion, I'm quite sure it was Hellion I could reach. Hellion and Highwayman, spot number 1 and 2 rotation.
A change in the air. Echoes of allies
Jester
reverberating in the void.
on spot number 3. And probably this bitch with lunge on spot number 4. So that's basically playing without healing. 0 healing. To reach the boss. Those 4 can reach everywhere.
An inkling of potency still lingers.
And you
in
need
some
to
of
rely
these
on luck.
well-worn relics.
Instead of going with
Are you
defense,
shaken?
you go
There
with
is
dodge.
so much worse in store.
On everyone. Jester can dodge, Highwayman can dodge, Hellier can't dodge. And she can dodge. Grave robber.
We would come here in summers of years gone to write, think, and rest.
The rancid crop grows unchecked and abhorrent.
They need to do a lot of balancing for the game. Current heroes,
Remain undeterred, and you will yet prevail.
they can't deal with maps and the final boss. They can either deal with all maps or with a final boss.
How many souls are lost forever in this lightless obscurity?
And the Guardians before the boss, I don't know who the fuck thought of that shit.
Indistinct and ill-lighted.
You go
No
in,
comfort awaits you
nuke.
here.
Instead of fighting the boss,
You
he'll
mistook
you
my
finally
abundance
reach
of
the
caution
mountain after
for a
3-4
lack of
hours.
confidence. Would perseverate
It
on
rams
your
fucking
grievances
Guardians
at
in your
length.
face. Not one, two!
The crossroads. Wait by the lantern's light, and welcome what help may come.
This is a highway robbery. Double cross. Cannot reach the last line.
Pride. More devastating than the horrors of 100 campaigns.
Spore. What if I... it's gonna give the same if I abandon, god damn it.
Hunted.
If I abandon from here, it's gonna give the same. Yeah, I
Seeking
need
to
to enter
unpiece the past.
roll.
When you are ready, this rutted roadway will finally take you home.
Let's see, I think you need to enter the...
Do not despair. There is nobility in the attempt. Stagnant and sprawling. This hellish abyss extends beyond sanity itself. The seat of your denial, perched precariously in the murky gloaming.
No, I didn't see. Someone
Yet
told me,
managed
I think,
to
about that
grasp a thread
cyberpunk.
of connective worship that stretched across vast gulfs. of
Frankly, I don't
time
give a
and
fuck about
crime.
cyberpunk.
But we did not understand it.
The crossroads. A place between places.
Demon's Pool. Why is there no fucking button to reset this? Holy shit. Holy shit.
hunted, harried, a fugitive seeking to outpace the past.
You use the same ones if you don't enter the end, man. You can't even reset.
Onward once again, though all the world's horrors bar the way.
Or maybe, just maybe, because I'm level 33, as you reach those levels further and further, you need to always reach the boss for a level or 2. So that means like 15 full runs out of 3 hours, that's like 45 hours in this chapter only to unlock all of these trinkets, everything the game has to offer so far, so you can have a chance of beating him. So I need to play for 45 hours more to unlock all of this. That's a slow progress, okay? I'm already 30-40 hours in the game. I unlocked like 60%. 80-90 hours in early access to unlock all. If you know how to play, if you know what you're doing, because you always need to reach the last map, right? The mountain, to get hope for the upgrades. If you don't know what you're doing, you're gonna need 200 hours
welcomes you with open arms.
to unlock everything. I unlocked all hero abilities in 35
You
hours.
see, even your valley is not immune
In
to
30-40
the
hours, but
spreading
they deleted my
pain.
saves from a year ago. I would be like level 40 now, if not even higher. But I deleted my saves. You know, considering that I spent hundreds of hours in Darkest Dungeon 1, and now I spent around 40 hours in
The
Darkest
past
Dungeon
is
2.
gone.
What
Let it die.
is like the main difference, okay, between those two, 1 and 2?
Push on to the inn. Rest and resupply await you.
I'm not speaking about game mechanics, combat, upgrades, and so on. The main difference between those two games is the amount of control you have while you're playing. Okay, in Darkest Dungeon 1, if you know what you're
We
doing,
would
there
come
is no
here
bad
in
luck.
Summers of years gone
Okay.
to write, think, and rest.
There's like, in Darkest Dungeon 1, it's literally you know what you're doing, and you're good to go. Those that don't know how to play Darkest Dungeon 1 find it hard. This one, Darkest Dungeon 2, you know what you're doing,
Rewards.
and it means shit.
Resignation.
Okay, it means fucking shit. Everything is RNG, it's like a slot machine, right?
On and
Zero
on,
control.
over and over, until the truth is laid bare, and you are finally free.
If I try to control a torch in Darkest Dungeon 2, it goes down. When I don't give a fuck, the light is up. Okay.
Indistinct and ill-lighted.
The only thing I learned how to
compass
control
awaits you
are
here.
relations between companions to mix them out. But that goes to shit on a
I
bus,
understood
okay?
your eagerness to build a reputation.
Because of the AoE stress and
and
the
it
multi
pained me
meltdowns.
greatly to hold you back.
Easily.
The crossroads, where lost
So
souls
basically when you
hope
reach
to
the
find
end,
their
the
way.
game takes a shit on you for controlling the game for like 4 hours in a row. Even with all the bullshit that it throws in your face.
Pride, more devastating than the horrors of 100 campaigns.
All skills mastered on a lap. Master. Master of disaster.
Making peace with adversity is the very essence.
And when you
of
give a
resistance.
like, ooh, I would smack the game on half. Okay, how much it annoys me. One button here, and you fucking roll. If they want to limit you, okay, give 3 rolls. Because you wanna build a slot machine, give at least 3 rolls. So I can change these fucking pesos. What am I supposed to enter, exit, enter, exit, till I find what I like? And now it give Master Leper a good spot number 1. If rank 1 50% damage for Iron Swan and for Heck, this one can Heck the wing. First one. He can tank, he can stress heal, she can stress heal. Leper is supposed to move up and down, okay. But he's extremely squishy, deals damage but
A
squishy.
murderous
That boss is
melody
gonna
lingers
fart
long after
and
the
he's gonna
final
die.
chord has
Okay.
been struck.
And he didn't give anyone for spot number 4.
Avarice slips unseen.
Not
into
a
the
single
catacombs of the
fucking
mind.
one for spot number 4. Not a single. Heal, heal. No heal, but there is stress heal. Multi-stress heal. She's completely useless, by the way. A runaway is... And I played a lot with her. Probably the most useless champion here in the game. She can only burn, that's about it. Stealth is whatever, but when boss farts, you can be in stealth, you're still gonna get fucked. This is absolutely great, Master on a Leper. It doesn't mean anything at the end game, because you're already gonna master every fucking spell in a game. So it doesn't mean anything at all, it means only for the start. Easier first map, you can rush for the boss immediately on the first map, without a risk. Because he's got master skills. She can heal and stress heal. Yeah. This is the team that can beat the boss. But this needs to be virtuoso. That master happen now and never again. And she needs to be a ravager. And you need damage percentage trinkets, crit, and upgraded Iron Swan, upgraded Wicked Hack. So with the Wings Bones, you can cut it off immediately. No, there is no need for to change the game mechanic to have 5 spots instead of 4. Just
Onward once again.
one simple dice so you
Though
can
all the
reroll
world's
characters.
horrors bar the way.
And play with what characters you like to play with. What do you think is the best? Right now, as I said,
Karma abhors waste.
comparing to Darkest
Best to
Dungeon
take
1,
all
this
you
is an
can.
RNG machine, alright? Like, now I can already speak about it after 40 hours. It's a fucking slot machine.
Look upon their noble struggle and be humbled by it.
In terms of the characters you get, trinkets, items, and so on, it's a slot machine. In terms of combat, you need to know what you're doing. But even then, you've seen, like, my run was 4 hours long. No one got damaged. No one had a single meltdown in 4
Comforts
hours.
are exhausted. Ahead, only trial and tribulation.
I met the last guardian, and he critted for 71. And a plague doctor that has 24 HP, he critted for 70 fucking 1. 71. And he played first. That's even funnier.
Early results are encouraging. Haste and carelessness, hallmarks of the
You
young
cover it
prepared.
in Darkest Dungeon 1. I had control. Here, in Darkest Dungeon 2, you can't control shit.
Cut down these nightmares and blaze the trail
You
to your
can't control
redemption.
trade, you can't control
Are you
encounters,
shaken?
you can't control
There
curious,
is so
you
much
can't
worse
go
in
for
store.
something because it might not spawn. You cannot control passes, you cannot control stress, you can try, but you can't control. The only thing that you can control is the actual combat. But even then, one mistake in 4 hours, you're dead.
The place is a little worse for wear, but familiar nonetheless. The provinces and cantrevs of our land, crumbling and undone.
Can I get a PlayStation 5? Yeah, I can if I want to throw money for it. Right now, I can get PlayStation 5 for
Behold, the great
600.
cities of man, ruined.
Now, would I buy it only for God of War? I would not. And that game is gonna come out on PC in a year from now.
On and on, over and over, until the truth is laid bare, and you are finally free. The seat of your denial,
They just
Perched
hate different
precariously
users.
in the murky
Look, I
gloaming.
got nothing with big games. I got... Will you? I got Darkest Dungeon and Salt and Sacrifice. That's about it.
You mistook my abundance of caution for a lack of confidence, and would perseverate on your grievances at length.
I believe they're gonna nerf everything, okay? They will nerf combat, they will nerf bosses, they will make a more favorable RNG in players' favor, okay? For the final release, because right now the difficulty is absurd. And why I'm trying to beat it, because I know it's absurd, and it's the only chance to play now. Because on a final release, it's gonna be 10 times easier. And now it's challenging, but it's challenging to the point of madness.
Beneath bloodlust and fury, there is emptiness and shame. Hunted, harried, a fugitive seeking to outpace the past. To know the abyss, one must embrace it.
He doesn't want to give. And there's nothing I can do about it. It's like I threw stones at this game. Been rolling 3-4 times now, and I know it can give. Good, okay.
Never to grow again. Perhaps I left this for you. Perhaps you left it for yourself. Perhaps it is not here at all.
What am I looking for? At least 4 classes with normal passives. That's what I'm looking for. And you have Steel. And both of them are on spot number 1, if rank 1.
It is ours now.
That's what I'm looking for. But that's not the thing that annoys me. What annoys me is that I need to reach the end for them to reset. Because if I abandon here, they're gonna be the same.
The point of no return welcomes you with open arms.
I'll test Circus Electric, or whatever the name is. Test it. Looks a bit slow.
On to the next. Messy, but effective.
Thing that's absolutely
Abandoned
amazing
or
with
forgotten.
Darkest Dungeon 2 is
It
the
is
art
ours
style,
now.
mechanics,
Are you shaken?
animations. It's just
There is
fucking
so much
amazing.
worse in
But
store.
I hate the chariot. I wanted it to be a dungeon crawler, same as Darkest Dungeon 1 with these graphics. They decided to switch all, goddammit. If I can have these graphics in Darkest Dungeon 1,
Rest tonight.
it would be the
Under
perfect game.
mountain's unblinking gaze.
Perfect. Just imagine
Farms and
Darkest Dungeon
fields of
1
our
like this.
kingdom, overrun with putrescence and
How
rot.
great it would be. But no! Let's make a chariot.
The rancid crop grows unchecked and abhorrent.
Let's make one run 4 hours long. when it's a success. 4 hours run.
The Odyssey strengthens you.
I leveled up from resetting.
Remain undeterred, and you will yet prevail.
To resist this door. If stress equals or above 730. If stress equals or above or below 3, you insta die. Beyond. Cadaver.
We travel through the incalculable dimensions of human weakness.
Made this game fucking grindy.
The seat of your denial, perched precariously in the murky gloaming.
We had managed to grasp a thread of connective worship that stretched across vast gulfs of time and tribe, but we did not understand it.
The crossroads. Wait by the lantern's light.
Such a huge potential in
and
Darkest
welcome what
Dungeon 2,
help may
okay?
come.
Ruined by stupid decisions. Ruined. Abysal dear.
A murderous melody lingers, long after the final chord has been struck. Hunted, harried, a fugitive seeking to outpace the past. To know the abyss.
I wonder how many times I need to reset to get what I want.
The flame, sacred and sputtering. The last hope for us all. Karma abhors waste. Best to take all you can.
That's a great start.
Desperate and wanting. Will you rebuff their earnest pleas? To attempt and fail is no shameful thing. You see, even your valley is not immune to the spreading stain. In crisis, we can rely only upon each other. The slow suffering begins. A righteous action. In crisis, no gain is insignificant. Are you shaken? There is so much worse in store. The roaring heart does much for the weary body. Even more, perhaps, for the restless soul. the rancid crop grows unchecked and abhorrent. On and on, over and over, until the truth is laid bare, and you are finally free. Your sanctum, adrift in this bituminous nightmare.
I understood your eagerness to build a reputation, and it pained me greatly to hold you back.
The crossroads, where lost souls hope to find their way.
And leper is best.
Beneath bloodlust and fury, there is emptiness and shame. Pride, more devastating than the horrors of 100 campaigns. Making peace with adversity is the very essence of existence. Nothing remains, save a burning will to survive.
Healing skills 50% more given she only got one healing spell. They're fucking funny with this. Doesn't want to give it.
To know the abyss,
He just doesn't want to give it.
one must embrace it.
Oh man. Alright,
The road is yours to travel, but you are not alone.
I'm gonna make a pause, huge pause, install some new games. And I need to get out to buy something, so I'll be back in like 2 hours from now. 2-3 hours tops, and we'll continue. Guys, that's gonna be it for now. Thanks for watching, and I'll be seeing you a bit later. Robbie, it works. I think it works. I haven't installed the game. I'll send you a message on Steam.